And we are live yet again talking about the Trump coin, the Melania meme coin. Everything is absolutely going absolutely crazy right now. We called the pump on Trump and the dump on Trump. We caught the pump for a little bit of gains. We called the pump on Solana and we called the dump on Solana. We called the pump on Bitcoin and we're trying to catch the dump on Bitcoin right now. We got inauguration day that's happening right now. Could be massive for the Trump coin, could be absolutely diabolically terrible for the Trump coin. Melania came in. It was battle of the sexes, and you saw Trump just get murdered all the way down. She came in and rivaled his market cap within like hours. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that's going on the charts right now. I am in some positions right now. If you watched the live stream yesterday, you probably know what positions I'm in. We took gains overnight. We took a 2.4K gain on a Bitcoin short. Then we took a 700 and some odd dollar gain on a Bitcoin long. We took a 700 and some odd dollar short gain on Solana. Then we took a gain on a long. Then we took a gain on a Trump long. And now we are in some positions that I want you to drop in the comments section. You tell me what positions you think I'm in right now. I'm going to give everybody a little bit of time. If you're here from Twitter, dude, I'm telling you, I called this out yesterday. I called all this stuff out yesterday. We made like $3,500 in hours, right? I took a profitable trade on Trump live doing 1 minute charting analysis. And we're going to get into those charts and we're going to show you exactly how we did that analysis and exactly how we took all of these trades. These trades were absolutely legendary. We literally took $3,500 in gains in a day. It was nuts with like $6,000 worth of trades. This was not big money. We weren't betting 100K. We were putting $500 positions, $2,000, $4,000 positions. It was nuts. Okay, we do this every day on my channel. If you're here from Twitter, make sure at the very least you click that one button and you follow me on Twitter and get those notifications, because I promise you, if you are getting those notifications when I'm going live, you are taking gains with us, just like all of my YouTube subscribers have been taking gains with me over the past month, where we have literally 3x'd our portfolio in a month. This is not BS. I'm going to show you the profits. I'm going to show you the trades. I'm going to show you everything here in just a second. So make sure if you're on Twitter, hit the friggin' follow button. I'm giving everybody this content. I'm giving everybody these trades. I'm giving everybody this education for free. The one thing I ask, just hit that follow button. And if you would like to help even further, come over to the YouTube stream and participate. Put it in the comments section what you think's going on. Put in the comment section what you want me to look at, altcoins you want me to do technical analysis on. I take requests. I do them on the fly every single day, live in front of everybody. And dude, like 80% of the time they play out. My win rate is immaculate right now, okay? And it will be for a very long time, because this is a skill nobody can take from you once you learn it, okay? So make sure you go and click that link to the YouTube stream and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then boom, bang on the notification bell. Without further ado, let's just get into this charts. I know that's exactly what everybody's talking about. That's what everybody wants to see. The vibes are immaculate. The music's immaculate. Thank you. And shout out to DJ Craigie for the music. All right, let's get a baby Drew on the screen so everybody can see what the heck is going on right now with Trump, baby. Okay, so first and foremost, Trump's going down. All right, it's in a clear downtrend right now. Right? It's very simple, okay? We do have a small bull flag, okay, that we are rejecting off of right now. This is the bull flag. This is the 1 minute chart. We're getting real nasty. If you want the real levels, if you want those dirty, filthy, nasty gains, I promise you're in the right place. This is the Wolfer Power Hour. I'm your host, Drew Wolfer, DW, baby. Hear it, know it, and make sure you subscribe. All right, let's get into it. As you see, we are in a kind of little bull flag. This thing's been going for a while, okay? Let's just be real. This thing's been going for a while. We got downside to about $42 here, okay? That's a fact. Here's our resistance line, $56. You got to get above these previous swing highs, and then this bull flag could play out to $73. We might see it happen on this stream. We don't know yet. I am in a short on Trump right now. It's down about $130. No one cares, right? That is not a big deal to us. We do not care. Let's check out our position history. 160 in gains yesterday on Trump. 787 overnight, woke up to gains, took a long, where I told you on the stream yesterday, I am longing at about $100,000, and we took it to 104.5. I sold there because I was going to sleep. I didn't know that it was going to hit 109 earlier this morning, but now we've locked in gains and we are repositioning for a potential short position, and we have long orders in at those same levels down around $100,000. We can do the analysis on that too. 2.4K we took yesterday on a short position from 105 to $101,000. And guess what we did immediately? We flipped it at $100,000 and wrote it right back up to almost 105, baby. This is like literally, look at the dates on this. 119 and 120, 120 right there. Guess what else we did yesterday? We took a short position from 266 to 243 on Solana. We made 750 on that. What are these gains? 160 plus 78. You're looking at over 900 right there. You're looking at 950. Now we've got 2350. We've got 4K. Dude, 4K in a day. 4K in 24 hours on trading anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000, period. 100% gain, nuts. That's what we set up yesterday. We took a $1,000 long the other day. I think it was like 5 days ago. We took home over $1,000 on that. We took home 1.9K on the same friggin' day on a long position, okay? We took home 2.6K profit right before that on literally 97.8 down to 95.8. We're literally taking gains every single day, every single week on this channel. Make sure you're subscribing. I cannot tell you any further than that. Seriously, just hit the friggin' follow button. Now, I want to show you what we're doing with Trump. Okay, we're getting a rejection here potentially at this level. We are now below the 100 moving average. We're trying harder to get above the 50, and we lost the 200, but then we regained it. Okay, this is going to be your resistance level, $51. You have to get above about $51 and call it 50 cents in order for us to rock it up here to, first off, the $56 range, and then the full measured move on that flag is at about $72. And if you know what time that is, that's right here at this same resistance level where we took our first big dump, right? Well, it was the second big dump because we dumped from 90. Now, if you want to see what I was calling out yesterday and why I took that profitable Trump short, and what we called out on the long positions yesterday, literally go fact check me. That it's on my YouTube channel. It's on my feed in the Twitter, whatever, like my Twitter feed, whatever. So I called out this cup and handle, and I said, look, if this cup and handle plays out, it's going to go up here to about $74. Where did it go? $75. It actually overextended what we thought it was going to do. Called that out live on the channel. Called this out live on the channel yesterday too. Bull flag extends us out to $73. Guess where we went? $73. And we even put a couple of extra dollars on there with the Trump pump, baby. Trump's not messing around. He says it's inauguration day. We're about to get things popping. And then he sold like $40 million worth of coins. Like somebody sold $40 million worth of coins on top of everybody. And now we're down here in this range. So where does that put us? Okay, because we don't care about that. Yeah, we called it out. Yeah, we were right. That's cool. But what we really care about is we had this wedge pattern playing out as well. And wedges usually break to the upside. But then what happened? As soon as we broke to the upside, hit this massive rejection, dude, and then just dumped down. So that's kind of what you're seeing now. You can extend this line out. Okay, and you can say, all right, where could we be potentially going from here, right? I mean, this is where you would extend that line out, call it a little bit further up than that. And I mean, this could be your all-time highs, right? Is up in the $120 ranges, right? But we're going to take that wedge off. We're going to show you all of the support and resistance lines that actually matter. And we're also going to put this bull flag on there so that you can see exactly what's happening. Now, this looks crazy, but I promise you all these levels matter for a reason, okay? So here's your support line. We drew all these lines yesterday and they've held up. We drew this line, we drew this line. It just bounced off of that support level, but now we are losing all of the moving averages as we speak right now. So where do we go from there if we come down? Okay, this is what we need to know. Okay, if we break down, there's an inflection point right here where this support converges with this downward sloping trend line. You either have to break up out of this and flip this line to support and then boom, blast up to these two levels, or my bias is you're probably going to break down and come somewhere down here into about the $39 range. Okay, and at the very least you could come down to about 42 bucks, which is those previous swing lows, because technically we have not set a lower low yet than this. Okay, so technically this is a high and then a higher low. This is now a lower low. My bias will probably come back down here and set this lower low. Okay, and then we'll take out this $42 level probably relatively quickly. I mean, this is the 1 minute chart. So we are getting into the weeds, degenning a little bit here. Okay, now, what are your upside targets? If you break out of this range, you're looking at $54. That's going to be your first line in the sand. Kind of, you have to break out of this because you can see there's some serious price action happening there where it gets super choppy, comes up here to the $56 range, gets rejected, and comes all the way down here to the bottom end of this trend channel. If we lose this, I promise you, we are going to ride the bottom end of this trend channel down to this support right here, which is a very well-established support, right? If you scroll all the way back over here, this is where we had a nice little swing high, right? So we saw the little cup and handy. We saw the little, whatever it was, bull flag playing out. That was great stuff. We loved that, right? But we had to try to catch this kind of short right here. Whenever I was talking about yesterday, if we break out of this zone right here and we fall out of it, which we did live on the stream, I swear, go and check this, fact check me. Do not believe me, go fact check me. I said, if we break outside of this upward trending channel, which upward trending channels tend to break down, we're going to come into these two resistance points. And if we break through those and retest the bottom end of this channel, we're going to dump. And dump we did, baby. Dump we did. TA is fun. TA is just math. It's probabilities. And we dumped all the way down from literally $75. I got stopped out of a trade up here. I was super salty. So I actually entered short right here at this $72 level. I can show you the trade. It's right here. I entered at $72 and I got stopped out at $73.34. This would have been a $3,000 profitable trade. Instead, I lost 300 bucks. Don't care. Made $764 after that, $2,400. Lost 200 on a Bitcoin long. Then we gained 787 and another 159 on our Solana trade. We don't care about these little tiny losses whenever we're getting big gains like 700, 2.4K, stuff like that. I literally got stopped out of this trade. I'm super salty about it because I would have made like 3K. But I said, okay, if we come up above like this $73 level, which is this previous kind of swing high whenever we were getting ready to dump, I didn't want to be in the position. But what we actually did was we came up on the 1 minute chart and we retested this and then we dumped super hard. So we were talking about that. And that's exactly how it played out. Exactly how we said it was going to play out is exactly how it played out. And exactly how we are talking about how this was going to play out is literally playing out in front of your eyes right now. We have the $48 resistance or support level. We've now flipped that in, let's see, we've got how many seconds left on this? 20 seconds. If this candle right here, this is confirmation candles, day one, literally masterclass. If this candle right here closes lower than this candle right here, this is a confirmation that this is now resistance. Okay, and it looks like we've got 3 seconds left. It's going to bang, bang, and boom, we did. That is a confirmation. This is now resistance. So what you want to see now is a bearish retest of this, and then you short. Okay, I'm already in my short. My position's already built. As you can see, if we go to my positions, you'll see my position is already built on Trump right now. I guarantee you it's profitable once this updates. Bing, bang, boom. Let's see what we got. We are in at $49.64. Trump is at $47. I don't know why. I have no idea why this chart is, or why this is $3 outside of, you know, what this is actually saying on the charts. That's wild, man. That's wild. Futures is a crazy animal. Let's see if we can go to the Trump chart on BitGet. Yeah, something's going on. I must need to refresh this or something. There we go. Let's see if we can refresh it. We should be in profit on this position right now, baby. We should be in big, decent profit, like at least like $100 or something like this on this right now. Okay. And boom, we are. Yep, $200 profit. I knew all I had to do was refresh. Okay, so now that we're seeing this is bearishly retesting this right here, we will now be targeting about $39. And if you look at my position, all right, where is my take profit? $39.65. That's for a reason. If we hit that, we make 13 hundun, baby, a little 13 hundo. That's a nice day at the office whenever you've already made 4K overnight in the past 24 hours. We love it. Let's see what happens here. We need to see if this is going to be a bearish retest of this channel or if it's going to regain that support. Let's see what happens. We got, what, 5 seconds left on this candle. Is it going to go? Is it going to go? Show us what you got, Trump. Show us what you got. Next candle. Next candle. All right. I mean, it's looking like it's trying to get above this level, man. They're trying, but red candle's coming in. We could be seeing it go down here to about $42. Okay, now I want to address some of these comments that are in the section. Are these all Wolfpack earnings? These are not Wolfpack earnings. These are Drew Wolfer earnings trading my money. Yeah. Where do you see Melania going? Okay, let's see. Before we get into that, Trump 120, he's asking if Trump is 120 to 150 max target. In my opinion, okay, this is just my opinion. All right, this is what we're seeing on the chart right now. If we are to break out of this bull flag, all right, here is your 100% measured move. Right here at $73, okay, which is just right here next to this swing high, right, of that uptrend, right? Now, if you want to be super safe about it, you take a 75% of that measured move at about $67. That's where I would be looking to exit. If you look, that's like right where we started to dump too, right? About 67, 68 bucks. That would be your full target on this. But if you want a higher price target than that, we're going to have to go to a different chart. Okay. We got to go to the 1 hour, maybe not the 1 hour. Let's go to the 30-minute chart and see what we can extrapolate from that. Okay. So boom. Woo, look at that big gap, man. Look at that big gap. Okay. So here's your bottom end. Here's your bottom end supports, right? You've got your $42 range to your $39 range, right? And then you've got your $36 range. After that, it's 24 bucks. It's right here. Okay. 24 bucks. That's it. That's what you got, right? So those are your supports. If you were to extend from where this kind of dump started, which was about right here, and then you take it all the way down, your topside targets on your Fibonacci's are going to be about 100 bucks. Okay. That's going to be your $100 target. And then you're going to see 140 bucks. So yeah, I mean, you're kind of on the money. You're kind of on the money with your in between 120 and 150. If we went to the 2.618, we could be at about 140. Now, that would put Trump coin at like I don't know, 30 or 40 billion dollar market cap. So I don't necessarily know if we go there, but I mean, it is possible to get up here to, you know, the $75 range again, and then potentially get up to the $99 range, which this would be a key psychological level that a lot of people are going to be targeting profits at $100. I mean, let's be real. A lot of people were taking profits right here. There was like 8 different sell orders for like $5 million a piece right here on just these candles right here. So, I mean, this could get super nasty. But, you know, in my opinion, I think your downside target is probably 24 bucks, and that's where you could start picking up. That is, in my opinion, if we started to dump. Okay, if we started to dump. Now, if you look at what Bitcoin and Solana are doing, they are dumping right now. If you look at Bitcoin, let's go to the Bitcoin chart. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Bitcoin has already gone from right here to 105. And we're going to do the TA on Bitcoin, but we just bounced from the 100 moving average on Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart. Now, this is something that everybody needs to see and everybody needs to take into account, okay? And we got to go to the weekly chart for this, all right? This channel right here is literally from all the way from 2017, okay? This is a channel that is measuring, whoops. 1 second, let me take this back off of the screen. Yeah. And I don't want this. I just moved my own thing. 80K. Okay. Now, if you look at this channel, this upward trending channel, this is the high of 2017. This is the high of 2020. And guess what we just did? We tagged it twice. Okay. And what happened the last time we tagged it? We came back all the way down here to about 90K. Right now, you could see downside up to about $76,000 if you get a massive rejection here. And then secondarily, I want to show you something on the daily chart that also coincides with this, which is this upward trend channel right here. Right? If you see, they both converged right there, which is why I was saying, hey, this is where you short. I actually took a massive short right here. I believe this was like 2,000. I think I made like $2,000 on this trade right here back on the 15th or the 17th or something like that. And we actually took this all the way down to about, I believe it was like $94,000, $95,000 right in this range. We literally called this top and shorted it at like 105.5. It was nuts. Like we literally took this trade and did all of this live on the channel. It was friggin' wild, man. So anyways, if you look at this value area, this fixed range volume profile, we are overextended outside of this. And that's why whenever you see these parallel channels intersecting when price hits it and you're overextended outside of a value area, this means that you are overpriced, right? So this is where you want to be selling, okay? And I'm super salty about this. Let's go to the Bitcoin chart and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm super salty about this. Because I should have had my short filled, but we missed it, man. We missed it by literally $40. I had a short up here, and you can see it on my chart. It's on there. I literally missed this short by $40 friggin' dollars, dude. You know how small of a margin that is on a $105,000 Bitcoin? It's the smallest margin that there are possible. Like, it's nuts. It was not awesome. So anyways, we would be up like probably at least $600 on this trade right now had that order actually hit right here. But I played, man, like, dude, that sucked. That sucked. I've got 3 short orders down here and then or up here, and then I've got long orders layered down all the way down here through this channel. And the reason why is because that's what gets us down here closer to this point of control and to these inflection points, which is like the 50 moving average on the daily chart. And then if you look at the hourly chart, same type deal, right? You're looking at the same type deal. You've got the value area high at about 102.3. That's where I'm starting to enter. You've got the 200 moving average right here at 99.8-ish. And that's kind of where we bounced last time. So that's where I'm going to be looking to enter longs to target the all-time highs. And if you look at those orders and what they have on them, let's see, the profit targets on this are 113. Okay. Why is it 113? Well, let's go look at it. Show you exactly why. Okay. If we hit 113, that means that we're going to get accepted back into this channel. If we come down here and we bounce, we get accepted back into this channel and we start riding it up, it's going to be right around 113, right? This is going to take probably until the end of the day today. It would be at about 113. Let's see, it would be, yeah, it would basically be the beginning of January of Wednesday, right? Is why we're targeting this. This could be a couple of day move. This could be a pretty nice little swing. Now let's see what's happening with Trump, because that's what matters. That's what everybody's here for. So we're going to give the people what they want, baby. We're going to give the people what they want. You ain't been doing the education. You ain't got the answers, Drew. Actually, we do have the answers, which is great. We do have a Fibonacci level that we just pulled. Let's look at our support and resistances. Yep, we could not confirm above that support, that resistance, so above this resistance, because again, this is candlesticks 101, baby. This is candlesticks 101. This broke above it, right? But then it immediately got rejected and came back down into it, okay? And then we confirmed right here that we are back trading below this resistance line, okay? So had we come up right here and closed this candle, and then the next candle closed and it was above the close of this candle, it would be a confirmation that we were above this, and we'd probably be targeting this right here. But since we didn't, and we came back down, and then we did this, and then we bearishly retested it, boom, we're looking for downside here. Okay, now let's go to Melania. Let's see if we can find a chart that's got Melania. Let's go to Bybit, see what Bybit's going. Woo, this ain't looking good. You've got the 200 getting ready to cross above the 100, the 50s all the way down here. We've lost every single friggin' moving average. I mean, we're in a downtrend right now. This is on the 1 minute chart. Yeah, I mean, this thing, honestly, this thing looks like it's going down. That's just my opinion. Let's move this over here. Let's get this a little bit bigger. See if we can get this downtrend correct. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing on Melania. That's a clear downtrend, okay? That is a very clear, abundantly clear downtrend, right? You've got 3 touch points on it. You got, you know, this is pretty dry. Now, could you see a little bit of a falling wedge here? Potentially, you could potentially see a falling wedge here. Something like that, but your inflection point's going to be way friggin' over here. I mean, like super duper over here. So we do have kind of like a falling wedge-ish looking pattern, right? That would meet right around there. Okay, so what do we know about falling wedges? Does anybody know? Usually they tend to break up, okay? What are your targets on that upward break if it does indeed get an upward break? Your first target's $9.30, right? Your second target is $11.70. Your third target is $13. Your fourth target's going to be the all-time high, $14.50. Those are your targets. What are your downward supports? You just hit it. You literally just hit it right now. So, I mean, this is going to be a key area right here where you're going to have to see something happen. Trump at his inauguration has got to pump this bad boy. He's got to do something with it. Because, yeah, I mean, as it sits right now, we tagged this support once right here, obviously, but then we 1, 2, 3 times tagged it. If you fall from here, you're coming down somewhere in this realm to about $6.68. Let's lock that in. Let's say we tagged it right here. We tagged it right here. We fall. We bearishly retest it. Boom. And then we fall down here, right? That's what I'm seeing on Melania. It's looking like downside. Now, can you, okay, because it's not all bad, all right, can you ride this channel down here to the inflection point and then bust back up? Yes, but you're also going to run in to this resistance, which is literally right here. So this would be a good place to take profits, or at least consider taking some of your stuff off of the table. This would be a good place to take profits as well. Now, what you're going to want to see is as these moving averages are trending down, you're going to want to see them start to curl up. That means the 50, the 100, the 200, and even the 9. You're going to want to see those start to trend upwards. That way we can see some actual bullish sentiment in this market, because when these moving averages are trending down and price is staying below them, right? We're bearishly retesting the 50 here, bearishly testing the 50 here. After we fell, I mean, this is, you know, you can continue to ride this thing down just like this, and it's going to ride you down this channel. So you're going to want to see some RSI coming in at some seriously oversold levels over here, somewhere in this realm, right? So that you can catch that bounce. Now, if you do come down here, right, this is a good place to catch a long. $6.80, $6.75, somewhere in that realm. That is a good place to catch a long to try and, you know, ride that bad boy up. Now, here's my only bias on that. If you're going to try and catch that long, you need to be cognizant of the fact that you have to set your stop loss extremely tight on this, because this is going to be a very volatile, you know, potentially move. So you would want to trail your stop loss down where it's below this line, or at least a little bit below it, right? Because right now we're basically on the exchanges. We're testing those levels that literally are like the bottoms on exchanges. So what you're going to want to do is continue to trail your stop loss down, and then you're going to have to continue to trail your take profit down to at least this level. See what happens here. If it breaks out, back tests it, right? Which what you would want to see is that breakout back test it, boom. Test this, get through it, breakout, boom, and then leg it up. That's what you're going to want to see on Melania. But my point is that you're going to need to trail your take profit with it potentially, and trail your stop loss down with this line. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing on Melania right now. If you look at the dump on this, we can take all this stuff off really quick. Let's just mark this as prediction, right? Prediction. Okay. Now, what we can do is we can pull a fib here. Okay, that'll be helpful to give us some upside targets. So if you pull the fib down to about where the bottom is here, which is right around there, look at your upside targets on this, right? Your upside target is $19 at the 1.618 and then $26. I mean, this is a massive upside target. Like this is not small money. These are big boy gains, right? These are big boy gains. If you ride this up to those levels, I mean, you're looking at big boy gains. Let's look at what that would mean, right? If you entered here, that's a fib. That's my bad. I got to get the long position out. Say you entered here, right? And you ride it up to these new all-time highs, right? You're looking at, a 12x risk to reward to just put it right here, even an 8x risk to reward, right? I'm not necessarily saying that you're going to go to these all-time highs, especially if Bitcoin is going down at the time. But my point is that that's kind of, those are your upward price targets, is going to be obviously these levels, right? First and foremost, these 4 levels on the way up, right? And then you're going to have your fib levels, which the golden pocket actually lines up perfectly with this $11.75 level that we already pulled. The 0.786 lines up with this level perfectly. The 0.236 lines up with this level perfectly. You see how the Fibonacci's, I don't even have to pull a Fibonacci to understand where these swing highs and lows are going to be. It's just further confluence for me. But then I do need to pull the Fibonacci in order to understand, okay, if we smash through these levels, where can we go from there? All right, cool. $19, or at least somewhere in that realm, right? Maybe you take profits at $16.50. Maybe you do something along those lines. Maybe you pull another fib that's going to be a little bit more, conservative and give you a better price point, maybe $18, right? From this high to this low. That's what you could be seeing, in my opinion, on this, right? And if you really want to get real nasty with it, you can pull a trend-based fib from the low to the high to the ultimate low down here, and it'll give you that same target. Your first target is going to be $15, right? That's basically the all-time high. Then you're going to be targeting $19 after that, which lines up perfectly with this fib. So in my opinion, this is exactly what you're going to be looking at in terms of where could we be potentially going from here. Again, the 0.382 lines up with this first level. The the almost 1 full extension, the 1.0, lines up with this level right here. And then you've got the $15 range, which is the all-time high, lines up with this resistance right here. So that's what you're looking at on Melania. Does anybody else have anything else that they want me to look at before we get back into the Trump analysis and see if we can find a trade on Trump, or at least see how our trade is playing out on Trump? We're just going to go back to Trump. Trump, baby. He starts his inauguration here in 30 or 28 minutes. So, I mean, watch for that pump, baby. Watch for that pump. What were we looking at on Trump? Trying to remember what chart we were on. It was probably Bybit, to be honest with you. It was not Bybit. Okay, Trump. Was it MEXC? It was MEXC. Okay, so we're trying to reclaim this level. We've reclaimed it. All right. Is this it? Is this it? Are we going to get our breakout here? We don't know yet, but we're at $49, $49.50. My guess is my trade is going to be close to unprofitable now. We're at $50 in profit right now. Here's the key differentiating factor. We got to get above that 200. Everybody say pump Trump or Trump pump if you want to see Trump pump, okay? If you want to see Trump pump, put it in the comments section right now. Right now. Put it in the Twitter comments, put it in the YouTube comments. We'll pop it up. How many Trump pumps and how many Trump dumps are we going to get? Brian Armstrong, not the CEO of Coinbase, says Trump pump. He wants to see let's go Trump. So I'm assuming that's a Trump pump. What did the official coin Trump start at? Let's see. I think it was like $7, or maybe that was Melania. I think Melania started at $7. Yeah, it was like $2, man. Look at this thing. Yeah, it started at literally like $3.69. That's wild, dude. Like, that is wild. This thing is going absolutely crazy right now, dude. So it looks like we're getting rejected right now, at least on the 1 minute chart from this 200 moving average. It's not liking it. It's not liking the resistance there. We do have this downward sloping kind of line. Let's see. We'll keep our supports and resistances on. We're going to take this bull flag off because now what I'm seeing is a different trend downwards, right? And we just got a rejection there. Okay. We do have a rejection there. We do have a trend channel somewhere in this realm. Call it somewhere in, let's see. Yeah, I mean, this is an outlier. This is an outlier. These are just wicks. I mean, this is a downward sloping trend channel, and it can continue to ride it down to these supports right down here at $39. I'm feeling good about the short. I'm feeling really good about the short right now. Now, could Trump come on live and just totally wreck our short? 100%. Yeah, he absolutely could. But do I think it's going to happen? Well, we're going to have to see what happens at this level right here at $48.30. We might consider taking profits here, right? Let's see if there's a hidden bearish or bullish divergence right here. Boom. Let's look at the RSI. Not really. Not really, no. There's not really a hidden bullish divergence or anything. Let's see. Is this a slightly higher? Yeah, it's slightly higher, I guess. There's a little bit of a hidden bullish divergence here. You've got money flow going up too, so there is a hidden bullish divergence. I mean, this thing could rip. This thing could rip. You got to take out this level right here. Honestly, if we take out this level right here, this is risk management 101. If we come up here, we take out this level, we back test it and bounce, and we take out the 200 right here and this 100, and we get above it right around $51 or so, I'm stopping out of this trade. We're already taking the level out. We're already taking the level out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're riding high on $4,000 worth of gains. We don't care if we lose a couple of $100 on this trade. We'd rather not lose it. But yeah, I mean, we're struggling. We're struggling. Let's get that Trump pump. Put it in the comments section. What do you want to see? Trump pump or Trump dump? Trump's got to pump it, right? He's got to pump it. I mean, Bitcoin's heading up a little bit right now. You're seeing a little bit of pumpage on Bitcoin right now. You rejected right off of this 100 moving average. You bounced, boom. You're bouncing up. Let's come right up here, retest, and then we're going to probably head down, right? Probably not all the way there, but probably somewhere right around here, right? To about the 100K range. And that's when you can start thinking about getting back up into this channel, okay? So if we head here, if we hit here, I'm getting big fills. I'm riding them down for like 8K profits. I'm flipping my positions. I'm riding those up for like 8K profits. I mean, these will be like 100% swing moves for me in terms of like how much money am I going to make off of it compared to how much money I'm putting on the trade. That would be like 100% swing move, right? I'm super salty that I didn't get my fill here. That's just terrible because I would have wrote it down here to about 103 and I would have gotten out right here at this 100 moving average guaranteed. Or I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have gotten out of the 50 moving average because I know how I trade. I know I would not have risked that right there. I would have said, oh, we just bounced off the 50. I'm good. I'll take my profits because I would have rode it from 108 all the way down to 104. And even if I only had 0.2 Bitcoin on that trade, which is what I had on this, I mean, I literally would have had $800 in profit. So I know I would have taken profits here actually, because that would have been a nice little $800 day. No problem. And then I probably would have flipped long and just tried to ride it back up to get my shorts again. And bam, hit it all the way down here to about the 100K, $102,000 level. So that's what we're seeing on Bitcoin right now. Let's see. Wow. How could somebody invest 1.2 million, walk away with 100 million and it's still a God candle? Yeah, dude. I mean, like, there was that one person on Trump that literally invested $1 million at 18 cents before the coin went live. And at one point, that was worth it was $500 million. That 1 million turned into $500 million. So here's what happened on Trump. Let's go back to Trump really quick. Oop, we're up here. I probably need to stop out of this trade. Let me see where we're at. Yeah, we don't want to take any more risks on this. This is probably where we want to be out of this trade. Probably going to flash close this after this candle. If we can break this right here and we close this candle up here, we got 37 seconds. If we don't see a dump right back down to here, we might not want to be in this trade. So let's give it its time to play out, and we'll see what happens. See what happens. We do have massive resistance here at $54. I was entering there, but I just don't see any reason to keep risking, you know, $2,000 if it's going to go up, right? So we've got 10 seconds left on this candle. We'll see how this thing closes out, and then we'll reassess, right? Because we have regained the 50, we have regained the 200, and we have regained the 100 on the 1 minute chart. In my opinion, this is where you would potentially think about exiting the trade if you don't start coming back down and then, you know, getting out right here, kind of like reclaiming these levels and then coming back down here. So that's what we want to see. Now, even if you do come back down here, this is probably still the place to exit, because if you remember what this is, right? This is essentially a bull flag, right? This is essentially a bull flag that we're in right now, and I don't really want to, where's the bull flag? This is the bull flag right here. So we're trying to break out of it. We did get a confirmation of the break right here, but if we drop back below it, the bull flag is null, or the breakout is nullified, right? So that's what we know about this. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, it came right back down and bounced off the 100. It's trying to show some strength here. But, I mean, it seems to be breaking down. Let's see what the oscillators are telling us. Yep, red dot on market cipher B. You've got a VWAP crossover into the negative. You've got money flow crossing over into the negative. Yeah, I mean, you've got these big momentum waves. Let's see what happened here. If these were lower prices, then this is a hidden bearish divergence. Where was that at? No, I mean, it's not really a hidden bearish divergence at all. So we're good there. You could argue, nah, it's not. There's nothing. There's nothing there. There's no hidden bearish divergence or anything like that. So Trump is still looking okay as it sits right now. But what we want to see if you're long, right? I'm obviously short. I want to see it come back down to here. I'll take profits, right? If you're long, what you want to see is the bearish. You want to see this bearish retest of the bull flag, right? Let's get all this stuff off, which we're seeing right now, the bearish retest of that bull flag. And this is where you could consider entering a long position, right? But you have to hold this level is my point. So if we hold this level, this is where I might come in here and click this one little button, right? That says reverse, right? Reverse that position and then flip it to the upside so that we can take our upward targets all the way up here to about $54, right? And it looks like that's what we're doing. So we're going to go ahead and flip it. Reverse. We'll take the $184 loss. That's fine. We'll take it. We got to refresh this bad boy. We'll take the $184 loss to ride it up here for profits. We'll make that money back, baby. That's what we want to do. That's what we do. We're doing it on the 1 minute chart too. What's happening? Let's see what happens. All right. So our upward trajectory target on this for the full extension of said bull flag is right here. $73. Are you going to ride it all the way up there? How risky are you? How big a cojones do you have? How big are your huevos, right? I don't know if I'm going to try to ride it all the way up there, to be honest with you, because we did see a nice little top out on the last pump right here at about $65. So I could say, okay, maybe I get out at 65 if we start to pump up. So let's see how this thing goes, man. I mean, we're in the trade right now. Let's see what's happening. Let's see where we're at. Okay, let's go. Pump it up, Trump. We need that Trump pump, baby. Everybody get the Trump pump. If we fall back below this, we're probably going to be out of the trade. I'm not going to sit here and risk, hundreds and hundreds of dollars whenever we've been taking gains. We're not going to sit here and play with our gains, right? We just lost $200 on Trump. We made 200 on Solana earlier. We made 150 on Solana earlier. We made 787 earlier on Bitcoin. We made 2,400 on Bitcoin. We made 750 on Solana. We're not going to play with our gains, man. If this thing tells us hey, it's going to continue long. That's exactly what we're going to do. If it tells us we're going to continue short, then we're going to get out of this long, and that is what it is. And they did a good job of shaking us out of our trade with some false signals. But as it sits right now, I mean, it is staying above this line. Could you lose it really quickly? Absolutely, especially because these moving averages are right here. I mean, this is a key point. This is a really key point. You have the 9, or my bad, this is the 20. You have the 20 moving average moving up. So if you keep riding this over here, you're going to see the 100, the 200, and the 20 moving average all being right here, which if they are super, super tight, usually means a big move up or potentially a massive breakdown, right? So we can flip the trade either way, man. I mean, word does not matter either way. If we want to break back down here, okay, cool. We take, you know what, like a $20 loss on the trade, big whoop, you know? See what we can do. See what we can do. See if we can get that Trump pump. We got 15 minutes until inauguration. So that's exactly what we want to see. Now we're gonna go and do some TA really quick on Solana while we're waiting on Trump to pick a side. Even though we need to be watching that, we can still see the price target up here on the left-hand side, right? No big deal. Let's go to the Solana chart and I'll show you exactly why I entered the short, okay? That I took those massive gains on. Okay, you probably already see it, but if you don't, we're going to show you. All right. There was a massive head and shoulders pattern right here. There was a massive head and shoulders pattern. Okay. And we broke. I literally shorted right here on this shoulder, literally took the trade live yesterday, and we rode it all the way down here for gains, man. Like this was our target on the head and shoulders. We measured it. The measured move was right here. This is exactly where we took profits. Okay. Period. Let's look at it. Show you. We entered at 266. We closed at 244. Where's 266? It was like right here at the break point. Okay. This is the break of the head and shoulders. Where did we exit? 244 right here. Boom. This is 244. Okay. That's exactly why we took this trade. Then what did we do? We flipped long, right? We flipped long and then we came and we took our gains on that long. Literally earlier, bing, bang, boom. Let's see. Yeah, right. Now that was a trade that we stopped out at break even. This is the Solana long that we took. Entered at 238, exited at 255. Why'd you do that? How, Sway? How'd you know to enter at 238? Because that's where we had this little resistance. Well, we had this support. We reached our target, and I was like, okay, if we come down here and we tag the 200 moving average, or the 100 moving average, and we bounce off of it, that's where I want to see it. So you enter on that next candle, right? And I entered 238. And then where did I take it? 255 right here, up to the 50 moving average. That's it. That's all it was. Once we lost the 50 again, I closed the trade out. I said, no big deal. If we want to keep coming down, that's great. I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna keep my gains, and that's exactly what we did. We kept our gains, $200. That's why we took that short on Solana, right? Now let's look at some other trades, right? The Bitcoin short. Why do we take the Bitcoin short at 105.8 down and write it down to 101, right? All right, let's go to Bitcoin. BTC, baby. USD. Coinbase. Let's get it. Again, if you're watching this on Twitter, make sure that you hit the follow button. I'm showing you the trades live. I'm literally giving you the levels live. I'm taking the trades live. I'm showing you everything that I'm doing literally live. Whether it's the 1 minute chart, the hourly chart, whatever. If you want to take gains, make sure that you hit that follow button. It's not hard to do. And at the very least, do that. But at the very most, click the link, come over to the YouTube stream, click subscribe on YouTube. I promise you, it's much more fun over here. Everybody's in the comments section, having a good time. Let's see what we can do. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel so that you get all of my alerts. This is free content. This is nothing. No one's selling you anything, right? No one is selling you anything. We're literally giving you free content. Check it out and do with it whatever you want. Take some trades, don't take some trades, doesn't matter, right? You're here, do something with it, right? Make sure you follow the channel. All right, so let's see what's happening on Trump. Yeah, I mean, we're just riding this channel, man. We're just riding this bull flag, waiting for it to break out. Let's break out, man. Let's see the breakout. I want to see the breakout. Come on, Trump. We got to get that Trump pump. Everybody say Trump pump. Trump pump. Is Trump a good entry right now? I mean, honestly, dude, it's a pretty good risk to reward ratio. If you think about it, if you're entering here, I'm not saying to enter, but I'm saying it's a pretty friggin' good risk to reward, because here's your first kind of resistance. And even if you put your stop loss below the 200 or the 50 moving average all the way down here, you're looking at 2x risk to reward. To the next resistance, which is at about 56 bucks, you're looking at a 4x risk to reward. And then if we zoom out just a little bit more and you look at the full target on this bad boy, I mean, this is probably a 15x risk to reward. Yeah, 15.5x risk to reward. I mean, it depends on what your risk tolerance is, man. Are you looking to take a short-term trade? Or are you looking to hold it long-term? I don't have any context behind it. So I would say if you're looking to take a short-term trade, this would have been your level to enter long, because what we're seeing right now is that 50 is curling up. Okay, the 50 is curling up. And what do I mean by that? The 50 moving average on the 1 minute chart. It is curling up. Look at that big red candle, man. They do not want this thing to go up. The 200's curling up. The 100's starting to kind of like fall off to where it could curl up. Okay. So what you want to see is these moving averages starting to curl up, and cue the dump. There it is, right down to the 50. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That was a god candle. I mean, this is literally going to hit our target. It's literally going to hit our target right now. Like, we're getting out of this position. We're flash closing this bad boy. We're probably down like 500 bucks on it. Yep. Well, let's see what's happening on the chart. Yeah. Okay. So we're catching a little bounce. Don't get shaken out on these stupid ass candles, man. Like, this thing could reverse right back over to where you're at. I mean, look at the volume on this thing, right? So sometimes you just got to be cool and not get shaken out. Now, if you confirm below this level, absolutely just close that bad boy, man, and just find another trade. They said, dude, Drew's live streaming the bull flag. We're about to dump this bad boy. And then bloop, they dumped it, man. Yeah, I mean, they dumped it to 2 separate levels, dude. I mean, this is, yeah, that was a wild little dump, you know? That was quick. That happened in, like, you saw that live. Like, this is meme coins, man. Like, that's why I say, like, if you're ready to risk it for the biscuit, like, you would have already been stopped out on this had you been there, right? So you got to be on these charts. If you're going to be trading this, you have to be on these charts watching, man. So luckily I have $4,000 in profits locked in just the past 24 hours. So am I super worried about losing, you know, a $200 trade? No, not at all. So, you know, we are risking it for the biscuit here. But if we hit that upside target, I mean, that thing could be absolutely friggin' insane. Let's see what the full position take profit on this would be if we hit that full take profit all the way up to the top, Woo, man, that thing would be all the way up here at about 72 bucks. I would say I'm not going for all that. I'd probably go to about 64 because we know where that previous resistance level was, which was right over here, right? So I would take it right up here to about 64, maybe 62.80, something like that. So let's say $62.80. Yeah, I mean, that's a $1,500 profit on a trade. It would be a 67% profit. That's a hell of a move, man. That's a hell of a move if you get that, right? And I mean, again, like, watch these, you got to watch these charts, man, because they tried to reverse it on us. You know, if we hadn't been riding on 4K profits and we were just risking it for the biscuit here, just aping in, and you see this big red candle coming in and you're watching the chart, I mean, you could have very easily just flash closed. But if you had your stop loss below the previous swing low, which if you know what the previous swing low is, it's right here, right? Then you would have been fine. Right? You would have been fine. So you got to make sure you set your stop losses correct, or, you know, you just don't set a stop loss and you watch the charts, right? And your exchange is right next to it, right? That way, if you really need to come over here and smack it and just be like, yep, I'm out, then you can, right? So that's exactly what we're doing right now. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin's got the same kind of like God candle, man. Came right down to the 100, reclaimed the 50, with conviction, man. Could this could have been, okay, this was the one thing that was worrying me about Bitcoin. This could have been a bull flag. Now, if you close back inside of this, then this candle doesn't really matter that much, and then you would have to alter your bull flag a little bit. But this bull flag is extremely it's extremely downward sloping at this point. So, I mean, that's super concerning in my opinion, having a seriously downward sloping bull flag like this. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty downward sloping bull flag, right? At least on the 1 hour chart. That's a little risky for my taste, but considering this right here, I mean, if you break above this level at about 107.2, maybe, but my bias is that you're going to run into this resistance yet again at this inflection point, right? So you're going to run into this resistance at 109.6, in my opinion, right? So, yeah, let's see what Trump's trying to do here. Let's see if we can bounce off of the 50 and move back upwards. If not, we're just going to close this position. I don't think it's worth taking the risk on it at this point right now. Yeah. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, is risk management, and this is risk management 101. Let's see what happens with the 50. Are you going to lose it, or are you going to keep it, Trump? You going to lose the 50, or are you going to keep it? Let's see what happens. This is your line in the sand, your 50 moving average. If it starts to curl down and you lose it, you're probably going to come down and dump from this level, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, if you would have taken this trade, you would have already stopped out because you had a tight stop loss on this, which is fine. That's fine. You want to take A+ setups. You don't want to take just dog turd setups. And that's why I do the things that I do. That's why I teach the things that I teach, and I do it in the way that I am, because I think it makes more sense to do it like that. You want to protect your capital. Okay. Especially when you're writing on stuff like this, right? 4K profits in just the past, couple, 24 hours or something like that, right? Of course you want to protect that, right? So if you give back a couple of hundred of it, even 500 of it, whatever, no big deal, right? But you definitely don't want to give back $3,000 worth of it. Okay. So that's just risk management 101. You do whatever the F you want to do, man. I'm just telling you what I do. And I'm just telling you what keeps me profitable. Okay. This is the biggest stream that we've had since we started the streams. All right. We've got 640 people across YouTube and Twitter on this stream. I need you to put something in the comments section. I need you to like the video. Okay. But put something in the comments section that lets me know that you're here. What do you want me to look at? Put Trump pump or Trump dump. One of the two. Which one do you want to see? The Trump pump or the Trump dump? Obviously, I'm in a long. I want to see a Trump pump. If you're like, Drew, I hate your braids. You look like an idiot. I want to see a dump on you. Put Trump dump in the comments section, man. That's all I'm asking. One other thing. All of the people that are on Twitter right now, I'm going to show you what you got to do. Okay. This is what you're going to do on Twitter. You're going to come right here and you're going to say, bam. Follow, right? Just hit follow. That's it. It's that simple. We've got 650 people on this stream. We've probably got 600 people. Yep, 600 plus people watching on Twitter right now. 636 views, right? We've only got 5 likes on the video. We've only got 2 comments, okay? I need you to hit the like on the video. I need you to retweet it so that the people that you like and know get this analysis as well. And then the only other thing that I'm going to ask you to do is make sure you hit that follow button, man. Make sure you hit that follow button, because I promise you I'm doing this stuff every day. We're taking gains every single day, right? Even if we take a little loss on this Trump, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. We don't care. It's not a big deal. But make sure that you hit that follow button. We've only gained 5 followers and there's 650 people on this stream. I need 600 people to come in here and hit this follow button. Come in here and hit this follow button. And if you want to be really cool, come right in here and hit this and go to the YouTube stream, right? All you got to do is just click on the link, right? And go to the YouTube stream, bing, bang, boom, and bam. You'll see the link is right here. Where's it at? Let me see. Boom. Come in here at Drew Wolfer. Bam. Come in here. Hit that link. I'm pinning it. Boom. Come in here and hit that subscribe button, baby. Hit that subscribe button. All right, we're trying to regain this level. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it. We need you, Trump. We need you, man. The inauguration starts in 1 minute. We need you to start doing something, brother. We need you to start doing something for us. We're in a long position. We're probably down a couple of hundy on it, I bet. Let's check it. Yep. We're down about 2 hundy on this bad boy. Man, I'm thinking, you know, Rune might be running. Okay, so here's the other thing. Okay, I took a couple of long positions yesterday. If you want to understand my thought process behind taking long positions, whenever I exited my Bitcoin short here on this massive dump, and I think we're on the Bitcoin chart, yeah. Okay, so on this massive dump, whenever I exited my short position and then flipped long, right? And then I exited my long position, obviously up here at about 105, right? What I also did was I just went right over here to the crypto bubbles, man. Seriously, it's this simple. I went right over here to the crypto bubbles and I looked for the biggest losers, right? The ones that I saw was Jupiter, Rune, Solana was one of them. And I think S token, which is formerly FTM. And I said, okay, I'm going to go look at their charts, right? So what did I see on Rune that told me like, Drew, you need to be in this, right? What did I see on Rune? I think I saw this on the, that's not the chart. Man, I wish that TradingView would tell me like where my charts are. Like that's extremely frustrating to try to like find your chart because there's so many different charts, right? But okay, so we'll just do the TA. Essentially what I saw here is we're hitting this kind of support level, right? So I was okay picking up here and here, okay? And so I was like, all right, there's you know, $3.15. That's a good little target to hit a nice little uptick. $3.05. And then there was also this all the way over here on the 1 hour chart. I think it was like $2.60 was like the next serious level to the downside, right? And as you can see, it's right here, $2.67. So I was like, okay, this is a massive support level, okay? Because like literally, this is going to be almost like your make or break line in the sand. You put your stuff right down in here, right? You put your stop loss down in here below this $2.60 level, because if you want to, you can pick up at that $2.67 level and then ride it up, right? Yep, we're getting the Trump dump, man. We're getting the Trump dump. It looks like Dexter's calling it. I'm here. Trump gonna dump. Wrapped BNB says Trump dump. He says I'm here. Trump pump. Cornell. Yeah, I mean, we need more Trump pumps and Trump dumps in the comments section. It looks like it's starting to try to get out of this bull flag yet again. Dude, this trade is like being on crack, meth, and steroids all at the same time. Like you're literally like, this is crazy, dude. This is meme coins 101 though, unfortunately. This is just how it is, right? See, look at this. I mean, seriously, like, dude, you cannot make this stuff up. This is the craziest stuff, and you're watching it live. Like these big stupid ass candles. You try to reclaim a level, bam, bam, big stupid candle, right? Big dump, big dump, big dump. Somebody doesn't want this up here, okay? This might be your cue, right? Candles like this, these big dump candles with these massive volume bars down here, right? These might be your cue to stay out of the market, right? If you're not already in a trade, okay? Now, I mean, this could dump right down here. It could just go right down, you know? And again, this is your line in the sand right here at about $46.20. I mean, look at this thing moving. This thing is crazy volatile right now. I mean, this is a day trader's dream. Like you are stuck in this channel right now. You short here, you long here. You short here, you long here. You short here, you long here. Like you cover. Like it's, if you are an active, like just wild trader that you want to catch these nice swings, dude. I mean, this was a range for you right here. Short, cover, long, cover, short, cover, long, cover, short, cover, long. Maybe we cover again. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would be your 6th trade. I mean, that's crazy, but you're not catching massive swings on it. What you're doing is, I mean, unless you're doing massive leverage, which I am not doing massive leverage on Trump. I think my leverage is like 3x. Yeah, my leverage is 3x. I'm not going crazy on no friggin' Trump meme coin, man. All right, we got 700 people in the in literally across YouTube and Twitter, we have 700 people. Again, my call to action: smash the likes right here on the stream, right? Click on it. You're already in it. Just smash the likes. Put your comments in here, right? Put your comments in here. Then, only thing I'm going to ask you to do, come right here to the Drew Wolfer YouTube channel. It's very simple. Hit subscribe. Bang on the notification bell. Boom. That's it. 4 clicks for me, man. 4 clicks for me. That's it. That's all I want you to do, right? I'm going to unsubscribe because I'm going to give people another call to action here in a second. Interact with this tweet. Interact with this post. Show me some love in the comments section. Show me some love on the post. Let's see if we've got any more likes on this. Let's see if we've got more than 5 likes now. We don't. We don't. We have 4 likes, literally. Come in here and like the friggin' post. Comment. That's all I'm asking. We're giving you all the free. Yep, there it is, man. There it is. We're getting out of this trade. Flash close. We do not want to give our gains back. I am good. I am good. Okay? This is where you start thinking, all right, this is probably potential downside here. Okay? Why? Because we have a downward sloping trend channel. Okay? We're going to get all this stuff off of the chart really quick. Here comes cue the dump. Once you come below this point, this swing low, which you just did, that's where it's going to get nasty. You've got this swing low. We just broke that. This swing low right here, we're probably going to break it right here. This is where Trump dumps, man. Honestly. So this is what you're seeing right now. You got rejected off of that. You're obviously got a downward sloping trend channel right here, right? And now you're about to break it. Now you're about to break it. So this is what I'm seeing on Trump. It's not looking good. The inauguration started 6 minutes ago. You've smacked out all these swing lows. I mean, our short position would have played out nicely. They did a really good job of faking us out. We would have been paid off on our short position. We would have came down here to about 39 bucks. That sucks. That sucks. It is what it is. We took a nice little loss on it. We took a little bit of profits. We took $4,000 overnight actually in profits, and we lost a few $100 on Trump, and is what it is. I think our order was right here. Our take profit on that trade would have been about 39 bucks, 39.60 something. So technically, would we have gotten it hit? No. Would we get it hit later? Absolutely, probably. I think we're probably going to come back up, bearishly retest this, bing, bang, boom, and then cue the dump right down to this level. And then further than that, you're coming down here to about the $30 level, and your ultimate line in the sand is going to be your $24 level if you're looking for longs on Trump. Okay, so that's what we're seeing on Trump. Let's look at what is happening on Melania really quick, and then we will sign off of here. Melania is also dumping, and she just hit that downward sloping trend channel. Like I said, literally, we just did this analysis 5 minutes ago, maybe a little bit more than 5 minutes ago, but you catch my drift. We just did this analysis, and that's that, man. I mean, this could be the end of the run on them, to be honest with you. Let's see what's happening on BTC. Let's see what's happening on Rune really quick. Do we need to close our Rune position? I do believe we need to close our Rune position. All right. Okay, looks like we got a long position opened on Bitcoin. We're going to flash close our Rune position. Okay, great. Looks like our Bitcoin long did finally hit down here at about 101,920. We have a 0.4 Bitcoin long. We're up about $600. That takes care of all of our Trump losses right there. Just that right there. So we are in the Bitcoin longs. That is good news. Okay. We saw a massive dump on Bitcoin literally just now. If you look, bing, bang, boom, Bitcoin took a nice little fall. Nice little dump, man. Dude, I cannot make this stuff up. It hit exactly where I said. Dude, I mean, damn it, man. If I would have gotten, I literally did not get my short over $40. It was 40 bucks, man. And I would have taken it all the way down to my take profit on that short. And if you don't believe me, I'll show it to you. Where's my shorts? Okay, so 108, 144. Literally, dude, like this is crazy. What are my take profits on this? 102.5, 103, 101.3. We hit both of those levels. 102.5 right there. 101.7. We would have literally, we called this level out just like 20 minutes ago and said, hey, you know, we could come back down here to this value area low, right? I don't think this is a bull flag now, right? I really don't think that this is a bull flag. We're sitting atop the 100 moving average now, and Bitcoin does not look like it wants to budge off of it. Is this thing frozen? 103,590. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. See what it's doing. Yeah, man. 105.3. I mean, it came down and it took our longs right here. We got two long positions that opened for 0.4 Bitcoin. Now we're going to try and let's see what our take profit is on those longs. Yeah, we're already up $1,000. I mean, this is literally like, dude, you gotta come in here and hit a like. You gotta give me a like on this, dude. Seriously, like we're taking these profits live in front of everybody. You gotta come in here and like. You gotta come over here to Drew Wolfer and you gotta hit that follow button. We have no new followers since I've done my previous 2 call to actions. Come over here to YouTube, right? Come over here to YouTube and just type in Drew Wolfer and you'll see my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe channel. And then the only other thing, just bang on that notification bell. That's it. That's all you got to do, man. That's it. All right, we're looking at 1,200 profit. This thing's looking good, man. This thing's looking good. I'm digging what Bitcoin's doing. We got to refresh this because this chart isn't even registering. Yeah, look at Melania, dude, bear flagging out right now. Melania's bear flagging the F out right now. Boom. Bear flag. Very clear to see. And then you measure this, boom, down to here. You move it. Yeah, it's taking you to $5, man. I mean, Melania's got downside. That's a fact. Trump's probably got massive downside too. Dude, look at this. Look at this. Solana hit the exact level that we called out, 243, and it bounced immediately. This thing, dude, this is textbook. This is TA 101. This is a friggin' masterclass on levels, how to take trades, how to profit. And literally, this is a 5-minute trade, 15 hundo profit, right? 13 hundo profit. I honestly think that we could potentially have more downside from here. I think we're going to get a short-term bounce, a short-term bump. I'm going to probably lock in some profits once we hit right up here near this 9 moving average, right? At the 107.3 range. That's where I'm going to be looking to close out. We're at 105.5 right now. I don't know, man. I might close this thing out potentially right now. Melania's got some serious downside. Let's look at Trump. Where were we at on Trump? Were we on MEXC? Yeah, I mean, like literally it went almost exactly where I said it was going to go, man. Like this thing's crazy, dude. This is TA. This is legitimately just TA at its finest, okay? So, I mean, you got to pay attention to this stuff. If we come down here, I need to look at Bitcoin, see where we're at, see if I'm going to close this trade because I would like to take my $1,000 profits and just call it a friggin' day. Okay, so we're on the 1-minute chart. I want to see the 1-hour chart. Yeah, I mean, even Bitcoin's volatile right now. Yeah, we're going to close this trade in $1,000 profit. We're good with that. Boom. That's it, baby. That's it. 11 hundo. 11 hundy on the stream. 11 hundy. We'll take that. We'll take that, man. 11 hundo profit. We love it. We love it. Okay, and then we're going to put our orders back again down here where our previous orders were. Okay, so let's go to our orders. Boom. I actually have these orders saved on my phone, so I can enter these really quick on the stream. And we're going to, I mean, dude, we're just going to do this thing again, man. I don't think this is a shortable level, in my opinion. My shorts are up here. I don't like being in between this range. Bitcoin can do whatever it wants inside of this range. This is where I'm willing to long. This is where I'm willing to short. Okay, that's that. That's it. So we're going to enter my trades again after a 12 hundo live trade, literally just in front of everybody's face. That was great, man. That was awesome. That's why Trump dumped right there, because Bitcoin was going, you know. It's nuts, man. 12 hundo live in 15 minutes. I don't think that trade was open for more than 15 minutes. Took home 1,200 bucks. All right, let's find my orders and let's put those bad boys in. Okay. I'm doing this because I got the orders on my phone, so I'm just finding my orders really quick, and that way I can just copy them. I'm pretty certain I know what the levels were, but I want to be 100% sure, you know. Bitcoin long. Okay, so 101, 676. 0.1 Bitcoin. I always put a 0.1. You never want to be at a round number. Always put like a 0.1. And then we're going to put 0.1 Bitcoin on that, okay? What is our stop loss? Our stop loss we can see on this. 98,498. 0.1 naturally, right? Take profit is probably 112,889. Yeah, 112,889. Let's see what that would make us. That'd be 11 hundo by itself, okay? I'm just not confident enough to ride this up to new all-time highs with the volatility that we just saw just now, right? I like less volatile markets, and that's what we're going to do. Open the long. We've got 735 people in between Twitter and YouTube. I need some comments. I need some likes. I need some follows. I need some people to come over to the YouTube channel and subscribe. If you want to see these streams and you want to be notified about them, not every time are these streams going to be on a trending coin like Trump, hashtag Trump pump or whatever. So you might not see them. So if you want to see how I'm taking 2.4K overnight on Bitcoin, $750 overnight on Bitcoin, $1,200 in 15 minutes right live in front of your face on Bitcoin, and you're watching me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, okay? Go to Drew Wolfer on YouTube and hit the subscribe button and bang on the notification bell. Let's open this long. That's our first long. Our second long is 100,989.1. That is 0.01 Bitcoin. And that is the same take profit and stop loss, okay? 112,889.1 and then 98,489.1, okay? We can put that in as a long position. Boom. Lock it in, baby. What's the third one? Because I know we had another one that hit. 102,523. Okay, so let's say 102,523. We'll put in 0.1 Bitcoin here as well, 0.1 Bitcoin. These are about $1,000 positions, okay? So think about that. We just took a $4,000 position and we turned $1,200 profits in 15 minutes on Bitcoin. That's an over 25% gain in 15 minutes on Bitcoin. It doesn't always have to be a meme coin. It doesn't always have to be an altcoin that you're taking these profits on. I mean, literally, like it's not that hard, right? Like this is just support and resistances, trend channels, and that's it, man. Like 98,498.1, I believe is what we had it at. 98,489.1. Open long. Boom. Okay. So again, you saw this live in literally 15 friggin' minutes, man. You saw me take this trade live. You saw me set it up. You didn't see me set it up, but you saw the trades in my account immediately once we got onto the stream. And I told you where the levels were. I even tried to short this. I came within 40 bucks of my fill. It would have been one of the most legendary trades ever. I would have taken 0.2 Bitcoin all the way down to 102.5 from 108, 150. That would have been that would have been another 1,200 hundo right there by itself. Okay. So again, I'm going to sign off of here, but I call you to action. Okay. Hit the friggin' follow button on Twitter if you want to be notified of when I'm going live, right? make sure that you're going to the Drew Wolfer YouTube channel right here and click and subscribe. And then just one more click, bang on the notification bell. That's it. Boom. Bang on the notification bell. Do you like making money? Because if you like making money, then you're in the right place. This is the Wolfer Power Hour. We do this every day. Okay. But if you're not here, then you don't make money. So I'm trying to tell you guys, this is free content. I'm not asking anybody for anything. I'm literally asking you to just click a button. That's it. That's all you got to do. And you can come over here and take gains with us. Live, $20,000 live trade. We just took $1,100 on that. $1,200 profits. Bing, bang, boom. Very easy. Hit the follow button, man. Like this video. Share it. Comment. Come over to the YouTube stream. Like this. Share it. Comment, right? You can see exactly what we're talking about, man. We've got 759 people on here. We should have 759 likes on this post. We should have 759 shares. I'm just playing with you. But we should have 759 clicks on this follow button because I know you like what I just did. If anybody doesn't, then I don't know why you're sitting here watching, because if you don't like to make money, then you're watching the wrong guy. If you like to make money, you're watching the right guy on the right time. The Wolfer Power Hour, baby. I'm your host, Drew Wolfer. DW, taking gains every single day. And if you want to see it again, we'll do it again tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, or at the very least follow me on Twitter, and you will be notified of my next stream that will likely be happening tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time. My schedule is very dynamic. I try to do these every day. I will miss a random Saturday here and there, right? Because I have a family and I like to spend time with my family. I'm Italian. I love that. And it is what it is, right? But with that being said, I will see you all in the next stream. Make sure you're following. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure that you go out and make some gains with us. Peace out, everybody.